Hello, I am going to walk through how to order items that you would like Harmony to purchase on your behalf that will be shipped to your home. And so I'm going to start with a few tips that will help improve your delivery time and will help improve the ability to order the right and correct items that you would like. So the first thing is to enter the exact name of the product you like, including as much information as possible. For example, Story of the World, Volume 3, Early Modern Times Test and Answer Key. Sometimes we'll get a request that'll say Story of the World Volume 3. Well, in that case, we don't know if you want the whole set. Do you want the book? Do you want the CD set? So include as much information as possible. Okay, and also include, if you're working with an Amazon wish list, which we'll talk about in a minute, put in the name of the exact wish list that you would like us to purchase from. So a couple other things is to copy and paste the exact internet address where the product can be viewed and purchased. So if you want something off of Amazon.com, you're not going to put Amazon.com. Okay, you're going to link to the exact address, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, you will notice that internet address because it'll start with HTTPS or HTTP and then a colon and 2 forward slashes. So by not providing that information, it can greatly delay your order because we will not know what it is that you'd like to order. And you're going to enter the dollar form. You don't need to put in the dollar sign. Okay, for example, you're going to put 25.00. You don't need to put the dollar sign, then 25.00. Okay, you need to make sure you include the cost of tax and shipping. And we know that's a little bit tricky, so try and estimate as close as you can. And we will actually calculate your remaining balance based on the actual shipping and the actual tax. So Harmony does have an Amazon Prime account, so you can save money by making sure that you've selected products on Amazon that are Prime eligible. So one of the fastest things to do is to link to an Amazon wish list. So you could put all of your items on one wish list and then paste in one single address. And so we'll talk about that as well in just a moment. So to go ahead and enter your items, you're going to go to the requested resource section, and you will see a place for a title of curriculum and resource. So I've got a few things I want Harmony to order. So I'm going to go over here and I want this weather experiment kit. So you can just right click and drag, select that title. My screen sharing software is not allowing you to see that when I right click, there is actually a copy pop-up that will pop up. So when I right click, you're going to select copy, which you can't see on this tutorial. And then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to right click, and now I will use the paste button that'll show on the pop-up. So weather experiment kit. Okay, and this address is up here in the address bar. This will take us to the exact product that you would like. So I'm going to select that, right click. You will see, when you right click, you'll see copy. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to paste that exact address over here. And estimated cost, $47.50. Now I'm going to put that exact cost on here. This website does have some free options based on how much you order and stuff like that, but so you'll have to kind of calculate that into the estimated cost. Okay, so now I want to add another order, and this time I'm not going to do an Amazon wish list because I just got a couple items here, so I'm going to do the Story of the World. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go in and select this item. Oops. Select the whole thing. Right click copy, and then right click paste. And the address is again in the address bar up here. And I'm going to paste this address here. And my item, get back over to the right tab, is $9.99. Now at this point, let's say I realized I made a mistake. I really want the paperback. Okay, so I'm going to click over here and switch to paperback. What will happen is your title will change because you'll see this paperback here, and the address will change. So because I switched, now I need to go back here and delete this order, or I could copy and paste over the top. Probably right now it's going to be easiest if I just click here to remove this resource, and then you can add another one. So let's try this again. So I got the paperback. This is what I want. I'm going to highlight the title, right click and copy. right click and paste. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the address just from the address bar from your web browser. Copy and paste it. And it is 10:05. You can see here, this is a prime eligible item, free shipping on orders over 25. So if you want to pay attention to things like that, because that'll affect your cost. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to, whoops, I didn't put the, what was my cost again? It was 10:05. So I didn't copy that. So I'm going to put 10:05. You can see here as I'm adding my items, this total is changing. Now, your estimated balance will also show how much funds you have left. Because this is a demo count, I don't have any funds available. So that's a combined in the whole here. But this will change as you enter your items into the order. Now, let's say I wanted to include some things on a wish list. So to add items to your wish list, you can do it from the product page. And I'm going to scroll down here. Let's get this over. My browser, I think maybe because I'm filming, I've lost my scroll bar. So I'm going to add this to the list. Okay, just by clicking there. Okay, I only actually have one list, but I'll show you how you can create more. So I'm going to go, I can get to my shopping list by clicking on that link, or I can go here. Oops, let me back up. And mine's a business account, so it gets a little bit tricky to get the list right there. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to a wish list. So here's the items on my wish list. Okay. And you'll see right here, my list is private. This needs to change to public. We cannot order from a private list. We can't even view it. So to change it, I'm going to edit this list. And I'm going to change it now to Harmony. Harmony for Daughter Michaela. And so I can title it. And so you can have more than one list. You can have, a list for each one of your children, which is what you want to do. You do not want to mix your children's orders onto one list. And now I'm going to make it so that this is a shared or a public list. Because this is a business account, it's going to look slightly different. And I'm going to push save. So now at the top, I can tell this is my list for my daughter Michaela, and that this list is shared. Okay, so if I want to share, there's a couple different ways. You can share it by email, but it'll also give you this link right here. So I'm going to click on share, and then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say I want to add a Amazon. What did I name that list? Let's put Harmony for Michaela. So this is one time where you wouldn't necessarily want it exact. Amazon wish list, Harmony for Michaela. Okay. And then I'm going to paste in that exact address, and let's say my items here are $89.95. Okay, so there is a tutorial up here that can walk you through how to create an Amazon wish list if you get stuck. And so that's it. Hopefully that helps you to place your order. And by following these instructions, you will, it'll greatly reduce the amount of time that we have to spend in ordering, and therefore everyone will get their items quicker. Thank you.